Welcome to another episode of Tea Time with Jennifer. Today on this hot and windy day in Southern California, I am drinking a nice iced tea. Sweet iced tea, and it's very delicious and refreshing. So go ahead and grab your cup of tea and come and join me for a chat. Today we are going to be discussing fake mud jeans. Okay, so what are fake mud jeans? Basically, this went viral this week because the retailer Nordstrom, who I actually really like, I love Nordstrom, they are selling a brand of jeans. The brand is called PRPS, and they are called fake mud jeans. They are for men, and they have the appearance of having mud all over them. So you can see why this has gone viral. Many people are confused, they find it funny, they find it very strange, and some, like me, find it a very dark omen for the times ahead. So, what is going on with these fake mud jeans? First of all, I want to read the description from Nordstrom. So, they're called the Barracuda straight leg jeans, and they are described as comfortable. Heavily distressed medium blue denim pants for men that embody rugged Americana workwear that's seen some hard-working action with a crackled, caked-on, muddy coating that shows you're not afraid to get down and dirty. Okay, so that's what the description is of the jeans. It says, I just want to point out the first thing. It says it shows that you're not afraid to get down and dirty. Oh, but you are, because these jeans are not real mud, they're fake mud. So that's the first thing that I want to point out. Okay, but let me back up. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I posted this on Facebook and so many people replied, and so many women said, wow, I didn't know that my husband's jeans were in fashion. And everybody is joking about that, but it's because this is so ridiculous. It really is. It reminds me of the Emperor's New Clothes. I haven't gotten to the best part yet. They sell for $425. $425 for a pair of jeans that look like they're covered in mud, but it's fake mud. Here's why the fake mud jeans disturb me, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because I think right now everybody thinks it's crazy and silly, but just like when ripped jeans were introduced a few decades ago, everybody probably thought that that was a bit crazy, and who on earth would wear ripped jeans or holey jeans or anything like that? Well, I'm thinking that in the future it's just going to be totally normal to walk around with mud all over your clothes because this is now a new trend. Now, I grew up in the 80s and ripped jeans were kind of already popular, among the teenagers and everything. So in my head, that's what I was used to, and I never thought that there was anything strange about that at all. And I have actually owned one pair of jeans that had a little rip in the knee, so I have since changed my taste. I wouldn't wear them anymore, but I can't, judge that because I was somebody who had a pair of jeans that had a little rip in the knee for fashion, right? So, but I'm thinking that I just so easily accepted that without thinking anything was weird about it because I grew up in an era where it was just totally normal. So right now everybody's in an uproar and they think it's crazy and hilarious and silly, but are we going to a place where muddy jeans, fake mud by the way, muddy jeans are going to be fashionable, the height of fashion? It just seems like our society is becoming so casual to the point of going beyond what is casual and on purpose being just messy and disrespectful. Now here's the thing. There are many men and women who have dirty jobs, quote unquote, where they work on a farm or they work in construction and they do get dirty on a day-to-day basis, and I think that that is fantastic. I don't think that there's anything wrong with those jobs. In fact, I think that there's something to be said and applauded about people who do any kind of work. They're out there working, and I think that's wonderful. So I'm not trying to say that people who have mud on their jeans are bad at all. We are becoming a society that doesn't actually like to do things. We just like to either watch other people do things or pay to have those things done so that we look like we've done those things. Okay, so let me give an example. There are so many YouTube videos that are popular on YouTube of kids playing with toys, and I know that children like to see this because my children actually like to see these types of videos. And when they would watch those videos, I would say, why don't you just go play yourself? Like, why do you want to watch somebody else playing with a toy? You should go play yourself. Or if you look at a video game, for example, let's say, you know, your teenage son is really into a football video game where he's, you know, having other players play. Well, I'd always think, why don't you go out and play yourself? Go out and play and have the experience for yourself. So here we have people who are paying a lot of money to have your jeans look like they're muddy. When in reality, if you wanted to get your jeans muddy, you just put some jeans on and go in the backyard and do some gardening. Or go on a ranch and do some work. You know, it's just so much about appearance and not actually doing. So I speak for myself here, but I think that a lot of women can agree with me that I like when a man can just get dirty and not worry about what he looks like. That's how I am, and I know that a lot of women are like that. And thankfully that's how my husband is. And he makes me laugh because my husband has a very minimal wardrobe. I mean, he has less than a 10-item wardrobe. He really does not have very many clothes, but he has nice clothes. So he'll have like 3 nice pairs of jeans and some nice, you know, button-down shirts and a few t-shirts. So he has a very minimal wardrobe. Now, whenever we do gardening or if we have any heavy work to do in the backyard, he just goes back there and he just does it. And I'm thinking, wait, those are your nice jeans, those are your nice shoes, but he doesn't think about it. He just likes to get dirty. He's not like worried about what he looks like or anything. And so I just personally, I actually like that, you know, even though I don't understand it, I like that. We like men who are rugged and who get out there and get dirty, and it's okay to do that. So for me, I personally find it very unattractive if somebody were to spend a lot of money to look like they did that, but that they didn't actually do that. It seems very false, like you are posing, and it seems very fake to me, is what I'm trying to say. Mike Rowe, who is the host of Dirty Jobs, wrote, "This morning, for your consideration, I offer further proof that our country's war on work continues to rage in all corners of polite society. Behold the latest assault from Nordstrom's, the Barracuda straight-leg jeans. Finally, a pair of jeans that look like they've been worn by someone with a dirty job, made for people who don't, and you can have your very own pair for just $425. So Mike Rowe thought that they were offensive. There are many facets to this story. Number one is it is a bit insulting to people who actually really do hard work, dirty jobs, and get dirty on a daily basis. Number two, are we really spending our money, our hard-earned money, and lots of it, to look like we just rolled around in the mud? Is that really happening? Number three, is this the trend in our society to go hyper casual? We have ripped jeans, yoga pants on a daily basis, which by the way, I've seen a trend in Los Angeles now, see-through yoga pants. You know, the sheer that goes all the way up. They're basically like pantyhose. So that's another story. That's another Tea Time with Jennifer. Now we have the dirty jeans that are supposed to look like that. Okay, so it's getting pushed further and further and further away from dignified dressing. And finally, people who want to show that they have an experience without actually doing the thing. You want to look like you work hard. You want to look like you get down and dirty in the mud, but you don't actually do it. That posing, that narcissistic, you know, social media aspect of this whole thing. Those are all of my thoughts so far on the fake mud jeans. I would love to hear what you have to say about this. What do you think about these fake mud jeans? What does it say about the society we live in? What kind of man do you like? Would you be okay if your husband or boyfriend bought these jeans and wore them around? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below, and your comment could be chosen as comment of the week on the Daily Connoisseur. Thank you so much for joining me on another Tea Time with Jennifer, and I will see you next time on the Daily Connoisseur. Bye!